Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner, my own self-imposed hardcore mode. And if I did it correctly, you should have seen the hardcore rules that I'm following at the beginning of this video for those of you on YouTube. Right now we are getting ready to do a mission, and let's go ahead and call that mission up. So it's Lost Delivery. It should be one of the last missions I have to do here on Drummond Island. And we are in Michigan. And then we move over to Island Lake. So I have 3 special cargoes I need to pick up. I've got the one over here where we're at now. And I have the special cargo here I'm going to pick up next. And last but not least, I'm going to pick up this one. Then the Fleet Star is heading for Island Lake, going this way, and the Western Star is heading back to Smithfield Dam, back to the garage to get a refit, because right now it has the cargo bed on it, and I want to put the there we go, and I want to put the low saddle on it. But before we do any of that, I have to load this container. And I'm hoping to be able to load it without tipping the Fleet Star. And it appears we should be okay with that. Okay, let's spin it around. And it's slow, but it will eventually get there. And let's pull it in a little bit. Oops, a little bit that way. And X to lower it. So we'll detach it and we'll see if I can. Oh, need to change strokes. That's the part I was missing. Back to cargo, so it should be good to go on this. Let's go ahead and change trucks again. And I'm going to restore the crane and shut this one down, and I will come back for it here in a moment. Right now, we've got to get this up there without tipping it over. And I want to go in low gear, because it's not too awful bad until you get up to here. And let's see if I can attach the winch. Yeah, to that little tree, but that's not going to help me. Alright, you just have to go for it. Come on, baby, stay upright. Yes. And I want to take this nice and easy. I could go back out this way. Matter of fact, that is the safest bet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Like I said, this should be the last mission that I have here on Drummond Island. And then the only thing I will need to do is eventually come back for all the trailers to sell them. I'm good on gas. So the last time in my other playthrough when I did this mission, I used the blue flatbed trailer and I was able to take 2 at a time. And in order to do that, I will have to drive all the way back to the garage, get the glow saddle and the blue trailer. And I didn't want to take that much time. I am eventually going to have to go back there anyway. And remember, this is my self-imposed hardcore mode, so I cannot recover back to the garage. I have to drive everything back to the garage. If I get stuck, I have to get another vehicle out to recover it. So that's the first one. I believe the second one is over this way. So I do have another mission set up over on Island Lake. And once we complete this mission, we'll go to Island Lake. I have the mission set up, and I will also have to... Whoa. Back her up. That sign did not want to go down without a fight. But I will also... I have to unlock the watchtowers. I think I've only got 2 watchtowers unlocked. And once that is complete, then all there is to clean up. Doing tasks and stuff like that. Get over here away from that rock. And that should be good. So, Fleet Star. Hopefully I can get this out of here without tipping it over. Last couple of episodes, the vehicles have become very tippy. And I think it has something to do with an update. So this used to be an extremely stable platform. In my other playthrough, I never tipped this vehicle over with a crane. In this playthrough, I have tipped it over, I think 6 times already. Just here on Drummond Island. About did it again. So I may have to do some experimenting with some other platforms for this big crane. Because they have obviously done something to either this truck or the crane. But this isn't as good as it used to be. It's weird saying that. The game's only been out a few months, and already saying that it used to be better in the beginning. And maybe it was originally a glitch anyway. Maybe it should have been this tippy all along, and I just got lucky in my other playthrough. Who knows? Well, the developers do, but I don't know though. I play games. I don't get into technical stuff. And this is still a game that I highly recommend. It has taken over my gaming life the last couple of months. So much so, I almost missed the new... Concentrate here so I don't hit anything. The new Long Dark series that just came out. And I started playing it last night. It's called Winters something. I've forgotten it. But having fun getting back into that game. And I realized that, you know, I've got to think about the buttons now, where they used to be automatic. And I can actually go this way. But now I got to think, how do I bring the radio menu up? And I probably should have played it for a couple of hours in the regular mode so that I could get used to the buttons again. But I did, and I just jumped into it cold turkey. Not doing too bad though. Still one of my favorite games. I just got a little bit, I don't know, not tired of it. But I needed something. I played it so much, I needed something else to play to kind of break things up a little bit. And along came SnowRunner. Try to get you as level as I can. It should be good enough. So to me, both games have their advantages and disadvantages. And I like both games. I'm just going to have to split my time up a little more between them. So if you've never checked out SnowRunner, Long Dark, I would highly recommend it. Especially if you're getting aggravated with games where you're playing with other people and you're trolling and people crying and screaming and doing stupid stuff. You control everything in the Long Dark, and it is a great survival game. Okay, so I think that should be good. Stop the engine. Yep, and change trucks. And let's pack our cargo. And we are off. Those functions. Crane was messing with my camera there for a second. And I need to make the right. And avoid signs. I don't want to glitch and throw me over into the ocean. Well, it's not ocean. I guess it would be the Great Lakes. Alright, let me go get the Fleet Star and I'll take both of these over at the same time. And restore my crane. Get some lights on here. Actually, I've been playing the game for about 35-40 minutes before I started recording. I was getting some things set up, getting some vehicles over at Island Lake, and I meant to stop as soon as it got morning so that I come over here and I could do this entire thing in the daytime, and kind of just kept going and kept going and kept going and thought, oh crap, I need to hurry up. At least I can get some of it in the daytime. Because part of my hardcore rules, I cannot advance time. So I have to play day and night. Ooh, got a little wiggly there. Let's get up close and personal. And attach my winch. And off we go. Let's go get that last container. Sure the Fleet Star stays totally on the road. Yep, that way. For a second I thought I was already at the gas station. So I definitely want to make sure I don't flip over the Fleet Star, because with this crane on it, it is not easy to flip back over. I still don't understand why two vehicles that can move pretty fast, when you winch them, you only move at half speed. Let's go ahead and refuel. And let's see, yes, it will. I didn't know if while I was towing it, it would let me refuel the Fleet Star, but it did. Let's go get our last container. Have a couple little boggy areas to get through before I get there. I don't know why I was so close to the edge of that bridge. Yeah, I've got a lot of trailers over here I've got to take care of. There is no trailer store, actually. Since I am here, go ahead and hook to this trailer and pull it over. And that'll save me at least one trip back out here, because I got to sell all the trailers when I'm done. Let's back up a little bit. There we go. selling all the trailers will get you a good bit of money. And I cannot sell trailers, or I can sell trailers, but I cannot buy trailers in this mode. So that's going to be interesting in Alaska. Because I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot of trailers in Alaska. I really don't remember how many. I got so used to just buying trailers that I never really paid any attention to how many trailers were on each area. But fuel trailers will be key. I'm going to have to find all of the fuel trailers and strategically place them, because buying fuel at a fuel station costs me $3 a gallon, and I have to keep track of that. But getting it from a trailer I own does not cost. I think I want to go. I think last time I did it this way, and it worked out pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to get this trailer up here out of the way. And when the Fleet Star goes back to the, when the Western Star goes back to the garage, it can drop this trailer off and sell it. So I don't believe I'm going to need that trailer again. And if I do, I know I've got a couple of more. I would just have to go get them. And, whoop, I want to put it in reverse in manual, that way my brakes work better. They work faster. There's a little bit of a delay. Stuck on landing leg. Easy now. And I think that will be good. Just make sure all of our anchors go out as far as they can. Make it as stable as I can get it. Add a little bit more. And I dropped it instead of picking it up. Then swing it around. Don't think that's high enough. And drop it down. Disconnect it. And I should be able to recover everything. So I think I'm good. Back to cargo. Fire it up. Navigate this turn, and I should be good. So I have to drive by the gas station. So I need to go this way. And navigate all the mud. It's not too awful bad. Oh, I don't have diff lock yet. But I do have high gear. I'm not sure, but I think the diff lock for this is over on Island Lake. And I should have went ahead and opened up that whole map. But I didn't. It's too late now. But once I take this back to the... Oh, easy now. Once I take this back to the garage, I'm not bringing it out of the garage until I get all the upgrades over on Island Lake. Make sure that all my trucks are fully upgraded. Gallons, I'm good on gas. So I have to drive back by here anyway to get back to the Smithville Dam and the garage. So I'll just top it off. Actually, I don't need to even do that, because I do have a fuel tanker right on the other side of the tunnel. Now the trailers on this side of the map, like the big fuel tanker back there, and a couple of trailers up here, I'm going to tow them to Island Lake from this direction. That way I can sell them at the trailer store over there. It's closer than driving them all the way back to, or pulling them all the way back to Smithville Dam. Alright, so that should do us on this map. All the tasks completed. Both of these are on Island Lake. I do have the harbor delivery to do, which is drilling equipment that I have to get on Island Lake and bring over here. So yeah. Once I take care of, harbor delivery, I have to do harbor delivery first. In order to do harbor delivery, I have to do instruments of development, and that is 3 drilling equipments, taking them to Island Lake, which once I get Island Lake open, that will be my next mission. And then knock this one out and that one out. Then all I will have to do are the power lines, and I'm getting ready to do the lumber mill revival. Yeah, doing pretty good. So, go ahead and stop the engine here and go to our global map. Let's go over to Island Lake. And who do I want to go with? I believe the Navistar, because the sawmill revival, I am going to need some wood to do 3 different bridges, and I've already pulled over everything I need for the sawmill revival to get the sawmill up and running, and that requires, or lumber mill revival, excuse me. So that requires the curtain side trailer, 2 cinder blocks, and 1 metal beam. I do know that there is a trailer over here with cinder blocks and metal beam on it, but I had not opened up the map yet, so I went ahead and since I was coming over anyway, and I was going to come bobtail, I went ahead and loaded those up and brought them over. The curtain side trailer can be found on Smithville Dam, and it is located right in here. So it's a trailer that you find and you have to pull over to Island Lake. Also, there is another trailer here that has metal on it, I believe. a red trailer, and that belongs to you. So when you, what is that? Oh, rock. Something else I did was I completed this mission, which is the GMC, and all you do is refuel it and fix it up. So I did have a maintenance trailer, and I had it over here. It's the one that I used to get the twin steer that's located here, and I had just enough points left in it, because if you remember from one of my previous videos, I came over here with a full trailer. I used repair points to repair it, the twin steer, and it would not allow me into it. And I ended up towing the twin steer all the way back to the garage, and it still would not let me get into it. I don't know what the deal was. It was some kind of glitch. So I reset the mission and got the trailer and redid the mission, and as soon as I put fuel and repaired it, it allowed me to get into it and I could drive it back. But that took almost all of the repair points out of that trailer, and I had just enough. I had like 6 repair points left over after I fixed up the GMC. So anyway, I took care of that mission. And now, so this one has to be done in order. So the curbside trailer there. I mean the curtain side. And now, I will spin her around. Attach the trailer. And that mission is completed. So now, I have also on the map, I went ahead and brought the P16 over. So it's sitting there, and the Lodestar is also sitting here. Lodestar needs some repairs. Now I don't want to use the repair points out of the Lodestar, even though it has 150, because I might need those to repair a truck out in the field. So I do know that over in here somewhere, right there, is a repair trailer. So I am going to go get that. And there's also a fuel tanker here, so I'm going to get that, and I'm going to station those right in here. That way I have fuel and repairs, so I don't have to drive all the way back to here where I have fuel. And then I'm also going to open up the map. So we're going to hit some of these watchtowers. Oh, nope, not Navstar. And since I have the P16 over here, we're going to use that to get those trailers over. I also have the... Oh, I didn't tell you about my new truck. So I did get the little cat. I bought the Caterpillar. Let me go this way. And I call it the little cat. It is not a little truck. And it's a big old truck, but there is another Caterpillar that I'll find in Alaska that is much bigger than that. So I call the one I just bought, I call it the little cat. And I'm not going to worry about that because I need to come back over here. I need to come back over to get the watchtower. But I need to get the fuel tanker first. Yeah, I knew that. What? Okay, let's line it up a little bit better. That's too far away. Attaching a trailer to this truck is real finicky. And I have actually, in my other playthrough, I did not use this truck on this map. So I was kind of curious to see how this truck would do. I do have a trailer for it. And we'll put the fuel tanker over here for now. So this truck seems to pull the ramped flatbed very well. Fuel. Oh. And let's go get our maintenance trailer so that I can fix the Lodestar up, and the Lodestar can start opening this map up. I did bring the Chevy pickup over when I brought the Caterpillar over, because there is one flag or one watchtower that I need to open that the Lodestar really can't do that well. And that's because you have to go through between two rocks, and the Chevy pickup can get through those two rocks fairly easily. So I brought it over specifically for that one mission. Oh, fallen pole. Okay, let's go ahead and let's stop tracking that. So that requires a steel. And I did not bring any steel over from the Smithville Dam because I can get steel here. I can get steel on this map. So there's another trailer. Make sure I'm heading the right way. So I want to go this way. And here is 2 steel that I can get on this map. And there's another come on, you're not going to let that stick stop you. There's another trailer that has one more steel. And I need 3 steel for the power lines. And I call it steel, it's metal beams. So on my other playthrough, I totally missed this trailer because I never had a reason to go down this road. And if you don't go down this road, you don't discover the trailer. Which is why I like to do a really good recon with my map and look at all the dark areas to see if there's anything I missed. Because you can spot trailers pretty good. And that's how I spotted this one. And I could go back out this way and come up, but I need to repair the fleet star, or the load star, so. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. That's an old song, by the way. I don't think I can take repair points. I had to see if I could do it. I don't think I can take repair points from this trailer and reload the repair points that the Lodestar carries. I think once I use those repair points from the Lodestar, I have to go back to the garage to get those replaced. Which is why I use those sparingly and only when I have to. Even though this isn't an all-wheel drive vehicle, it is still a beast. Unfortunately, the only add-on I can get is the high hitch. The Huntsman car is actually out my way. So I accept that, and I think the Huntsman's car where is it? Get myself oriented here. Up, I'm backwards. Right there. So the Huntsman drove his vehicle out in the swamp with no upgrades. So I might as well accept it while I'm here. There's another vehicle that I have to pull out. I think it's called Old Relic, and it's a Chevy pickup. I do not get to keep either one of those vehicles. They are mission vehicles. Looking for the down power line. Might as well repair this one. And then repair that one. Still leaves me a good bit of points. So let's move this fuel tanker up here. Well, let's get it a little further up, because I know I am going to need it. I've got a couple of missions over this way. Actually, I've got the big fuel tanker over there. So this one I can actually go back and sell. Now let's detach it. It's crooked, I know. My OCD will allow it this one time. So let's make sure all of my fuel tanks are filled up. Yep. So I am good. It is now time to... Have I ever been down that road? I don't know. I'm sure I have. I think there might be an upgrade up here. But we'll open up the watchtower first. And I will do that in the next video. So leave me some feedback. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know if you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Maybe it's something I can do a little bit differently. I am not cemented in the way I'm doing stuff. Also, let me know what you think about the hardcore rules. Are they too easy? Are they too hard? What are your thoughts on them? So I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.